Good morning students. I, Ravi Anand, is again here to teach you physics for class 11th. Today we will start the second chapter of physics, units and measurements. So firstly we will discuss about physical quantity. A quantity that can be measured and in terms of which laws of physics are described is called a physical quantity. For example, length, mass, time, force, etc. are the physical quantities. Now we discuss about measurement. The process of measurement is basically a process of comparison. The comparison of any physical quantity with its standard unit is called measurement. A physical quantity is represented completely by its magnitude and its unit. For example, if length of rod is 2 meter, then here 2 represents the numerical value of the given quantity and meter represents the unit of the quantity. In expressing a physical quantity, we choose a unit and then find that how many times that unit is contained in the given physical quantity. That is, physical quantity which is represented by capital Q is equal to numerical value into unit. Q is equal to N into U. Here N represents numerical value and U represents unit of quantity. While expressing definite amount of physical quantity, it is clear that as the unit changes, the magnitude will also change, but product N into U will remain same. That is, N into U is equal to constant, or N1 U1 is equal to N2 U2 is equal to constant. Therefore, N is inversely proportional to U. That is, magnitude of a physical quantity and units are inversely proportional to each other. Larger the unit, smaller will be magnitude. For example, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Here, meter is larger unit than centimeter. After getting the knowledge of physical quantity, let us discuss about fundamental quantities. The physical quantities which do not depend upon other physical quantities for their measurement are called fundamental quantities. It is also called base quantities. For example, length, mass, time, etc. are the fundamental quantities. Derived quantities. Derived quantity is obtained by combining fundamental quantities by multiplication or division or both these operations. Thus, derived quantities are the quantities which are depend on fundamental quantities. For example, speed is a derived quantity which is equal to distance upon time. Here, distance and time both are the fundamental quantities. Fundamental and derived unit. The units used to measure fundamental quantities are called fundamental unit, and the units of derived quantities are called derived units. In other words, the units which are independent of each other are known as fundamental units, and the units which are derived from fundamental units are called derived units. For example, meter is fundamental unit of length and second is fundamental unit of time. However, meter per second is a derived unit of velocity. Now, we discuss about systems of units. A system of unit is the complete set of units, both fundamental and derived, for all kinds of physical quantities. Each system is named in terms of fundamental units on which it is based. The common systems of units used in mechanics are MKS system. Second one is CGS system. And third one is FPS system and SI system. MKS system. It is based on meter, kilogram and second as the fundamental units of length, mass and time respectively. CGS system. The system is also called Gaussian system. It uses centimeter, gram and second as the fundamental units of length, mass and time respectively. FPS system. It uses foot as the unit of length, pound as the unit of mass and second as the unit of time. SI system. It is known as International System of Units. This system of unit is especially a modification over the MKS system. Therefore, it is also called rationalized MKS system. The SI is based on the following 7 fundamental units and 2 supplementary units as listed in table. Here we can see the 7 fundamental units and fundamental quantities are shown, which are mass, length, time, temperature, electric current, luminous intensity and quantity of matter. SI units are kilogram, meter, second, Kelvin, ampere, candela and mole respectively. Their symbols are shown in table. There are 2 supplementary physical quantities which are plane angle and solid angle. The SI unit of plane angle is radian and the SI unit of solid angle is steradian, whose symbols are shown in table. The question arises why these 2 quantities are put under supplementary quantities. Because these are dimensionless quantities. In addition to the fundamental units and the supplementary units, there are a large number of derived units on this system. Some of derived units are listed in the table. Here we can see that some derived quantities force, work, power and electric potential. Newton is SI unit of force represented by capital N. Joule is SI unit of work represented by capital J. Watt is SI unit of power represented by capital W. Volt is SI unit of electric potential represented by capital V. So, our today's topic is over. Note the all things which I told today. Thank you.